could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. Championship night has finally came to the American Sim Racing League. We want to thank all the sponsors for a great season. You guys seen them at the end. Also, Kitty Cat Coin, thank you very much. Join with me in the booth, the one and only Todd Chase Jr. Todd, welcome to Championship night. I hope you got your tuxedo on.
Sure do.
Good. That is the main thing, Todd. We got 4 drivers here, of course. Trying to win this championship. I posted them in the chat. Johnny Avila, Todd Cray, Dwayne Hunt, as well as Bentley Glasser is your final 4, Todd Chase. Before we get into the interviews, I need to ask you, who does it?
Well, I don't think this driver is actually going to win the race here tonight, but I believe the 21 truck of Todd Cray is going to actually clinch this championship.
Good pick. Very bold choice with Johnny in there as well. I mean, they're so tough. We also got Dwayne Hunt, last year's champion. Man, I'm going to go with Bentley Glasser.
That's not a bad choice either. I mean, he's riding off a lot of momentum from 2 weeks ago.
I think he's been saving a little bit too, to be honest.
I think he has.
But it's going to be good. So we're going to get ready to do some driver interviews. Todd Chase, let's start off with Dwayne Hunt, last year's season champion in the next gen. Let's do it here tonight. What do you think?
Let's go.
All right, let's bring in Dwayne Hunt here in the Trackside Racing Network hauler. We will pull him in. Dwayne, it's Adam and Todd. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, championship night finally here. You've been in this situation before. You're a champion, of course. What's it going to take to get it done here at Chicagoland?
I think it's going to be about preserving tires the best you can, being in the draft here, because I think you get pretty tight here in the drafts. I think being able to save that right front tire for the end of the run is probably going to be the best thing.
we know that you got a spotter as well. That usually your dad or your mom won. How are you going to be worried about the other drivers early in this race, or is that something you're just going to let play out?
I think I'm just gonna let it play out. We'll kind of see. I know Johnny's got a bunch of teammates in there, so it's gonna be a little rough to try to get by some of them guys, because I know they're gonna try to hold me back a little bit. But we'll see what we can do, and hopefully we can get a good finish and beat them guys. Like I said, I'm not a huge mile and a half fan, but we'll see here.
For sure, man. Hey, good luck tonight. Is there any shout outs you want to give out for this season before we let you get underway?
Yeah, Adam and Ray for helping out during practices. My dad spotting, and and you guys for doing the telecast. Everybody in the league for putting on a good season for everybody. It's been pretty fun. So hopefully we can go into the summer break with a good result here, and then start the next season here up in July.
For sure. Hey, good luck, man. You've been here before. Go see if you can win another one.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, buddy. All right, next up, we're going to pull in. Are they all out on track?
Johnny is not on the track
Johnny's
right
not on
now.
track. Let's pull in
Well,
Johnny.
now he's leaving.
I don't care. We're pulling him in anyway.
Yeah.
They knew this was coming, so I blame them completely for this. They want to go out on the track, let them.
Blame Patrick, not me.
Blame Patrick. He was supposed to let them know. Johnny Avila. It is Adam and Todd up in the booth. We know that you're out on track getting some practice in, but you got time for an interview?
Yeah.
Man, championship night. You are a seasoned champion before. One of the favorites heading here tonight. Do you like being called the favorite? Is that something you like being going into championship night?
I don't think I feel any way regardless.
Right.
If people want to say that, then so be it. Like, I've had a good season, so I feel very confident in my ability.
For sure. We go to Chicagoland, where we are right now. Of course, practice going on. What is it about this track, man? It should make a very interesting race. What is going to be the toughest thing about this place?
I think getting onto pit road and then just working your way around the stages. Like,
for sure.
Whether or not you can make it on fuel, that'll be interesting. But this pit road is really tricky. So far in practice, the track has been a lot of fun to drive. You can go high, you can go low. It feels like you have more control of your own destiny than like Vegas, where it's very like Daytona-like.
For sure.
So it should give all four of us a really good opportunity to like battle towards the end of the race if it comes down to it.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, man. We'll let you go get ready. Is there any shout outs you want to give out for this season?
I just want to shout out my teammates, Hunter, Jesse, Tyler. They've been a great help all season long, and even preparing for this race, they're not in the Final Four, but like they were still willing to help me out a whole bunch. And you guys up in the booth, it's always fun to watch these championship races back.
Well, man, it's going to be a good race tonight. We see some 3 wide already out there on the track. Go see what you can do and have fun tonight.
All right. Thank you,
Thanks,
buddy.
All right, next up, Todd Craig just putting on the fastest lap, by the way, Todd. But I want to pull in Bentley Glasser. Is he in here? He may not be in here. He usually don't come into. Oh, there he is. He is in here. How about that? He's in here early tonight. Bentley Glasser, one of my picks to win the championship. Bentley, it's Adam and Todd up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got it.
Man, it comes down to this. Championship night, you have really one of the best drivers we got to see so far in all of 2022 and even in late 2021. What's it going to take to get it done here tonight? You're going up against 3 other it's really fast guys.
Just keep the tires on it, hopefully the right front, and just pace yourself and hope to be there at the end.
We talked to Johnny a minute ago, and he was a little bit worried about pit road, trying to come on the pit road. Have you tried coming on the pit road to see what it's going to be like? Are you concerned about that at all?
Yeah, I've done a couple practice pits, but this place has always been really hard.
Right.
Just either spin out or miss the cone and get a penalty. So
for sure.
Just got to be careful going in.
For sure, man. Well, you've won championships in the past. We're going to see if you could do it tonight. Is there any shout-outs you want to give out for this season?
Thank you guys for broadcasting all season. I
Yes,
love
sir.
watching them. And thanks to all my teammates at OGR. And thanks to the American Sim Racing League.
Hey, I'm glad you're in here early tonight, by the way. Go see if you can win this one.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Yeah, we'll
buddy.
try.
All right, next up, last but not least, Todd Craig, one of the favorites, one of the fan favorites in general. We're going to pull Todd in here as he is actually in practice right now as well. Sorry to interrupt your practice, Todd. I know you probably don't need it too much being you're in the Final Four. I hope it's okay. Todd Cray, you got me?
Oh, hey, guys, got you.
Yes.
Hello there.
Sorry to interrupt your practice, man. Comes down to this. You're one of the Final Four here tonight at Chicagoland. You're looking pretty fast out there on the racetrack. What's it going to take to get it done?
Just try to not make mistakes like I just made there in practice. We're in good position. Got some good testing in. Got some good teammates to work with this tonight. So, just got to make sure we don't make any big mistakes and make sure we're there at the end and hit our good pit stops and get the pit strategy. A whole bunch of things, guys. It's all got to go right with these guys. I know there's 3 returning champions we're fighting against tonight. So, I just got to keep my cool and, let it flow.
One of the things we're seeing in practice, it looks like that early in these runs, you basically race this place like Daytona. Have you experienced that yet?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You just got to, 1 and 2, in my opinion, you got to be careful coming out of 2 not to burn your stuff up. Pretty good in 3 and 4. And,
awesome, dude.
It's just going to be, just going to see how the race unfolds, how the track, how it goes and work our brakes and, just go for the win. That's it.
All right, buddy. Well, go see what you can do. See if you can pick up that championship. Pretty cool place to have a race for a championship. So go see what you can do. Is there any shout-outs you want to give out for this season?
Just Kitty Cat Coin and Cousin Jess. That's about it till we get done here tonight, and hopefully we're back with you.
Awesome, man. Go get them. See what you can do.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. All right. We've been covering Todd Cray now, Todd. I've covered him a long time, even before ASL. I mean, I've known Todd now for a while. He is a heck of a racer, and he's going to be good.
Yeah, he's going to be really good. And like these guys said, the main thing is just keeping the tires on this thing. This racetrack is hard to save tires at, and I think it was Johnny said getting onto pit road is also going to be difficult too.
For sure. So we'll see what happens here, man. We've raced here plenty of times. What do you think about this place?
I love this place.
I do too.
It is so fun. You could run the bottom, middle, and the top at any given part of this racetrack. I kind of wish this racetrack didn't get pulled off the Cup schedule, because just like we've seen at Kansas today, you could have so many good finishes with this new car, especially right here at Chicagoland.
Yeah.
So, I mean, personally, I kind of feel like they should have taken Phoenix's spring date away.
I would agree. I love Chicagoland Speedway, dude. I think this is a great racetrack. Like, I'm not going to lie. I've won here, and that may be one of the reasons why I like it so much. But racing here, especially in the trucks, it is literally one of the best places you can come to race. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not saying that just because we're here. It is a really fun track to race on. And all these guys know that. So, we'll see what happens here. We got a couple minutes here in practice. Todd, is there any shout-outs you want to give out for this season? I never really asked that when it comes to broadcast or anything, but do you want to give any shout-outs or anything?
First off, I want to thank you for getting me into doing this with you. And it's always a fun time doing these races with you, whether it's one night a week or a couple times a week, or heck, even at one point it was 5 days a week.
It was rough.
So, gotta thank you. I gotta thank Patrick and Jeff for, again, allowing me to do this with you. And I'm just ready for next season, going back to the next gen cars. So,
yeah,
I'm ready.
I'm gonna be honest. Man, I gotta thank all the people that watch.
Yeah, I gotta thank them too.
We're getting subscriber counts going up quite a bit lately, so we're like at 800 or something now. So that's pretty cool. It'd be cool to make 1,000. That way we can really do a lot more stuff on the channel. But Todd, I got to thank you. You stepped up, man, and your broadcast has gotten better since the first time you did it. And it's always cool to come in here and call races with you. I love doing that with you because you do a fantastic job. I've always thought that. I've seen it from the beginning, I think. So keep doing what you're doing, dude. You do a great job of it. So
yeah,
anyway.
I see that growth as well. And actually, if you notice at a couple of the Monday and Wednesday night broadcasts that I do myself, I've opened up a lot more, and I don't know if it's just doing this, with you. I think it kind of set the tone to kind of help me kind of open up to everybody, and I know the past couple of weeks have been a little edgy, but we're ready to go here at Chicagoland. Warm-up is just ending right now, and we'll see some of these guys gridding up. 134 laps here tonight at Chicagoland, and it looks like it will be Johnny Avila and Todd Cray on the front row.
What was our stage?
I believe I had it up right here. I believe it is lap 67 will be the competition yellow. These guys will get
35 laps, that's it?
Huh?
Field runs only 35 laps?
Yeah, 35 to 40, I'd say.
That don't sound right. Why is it not more?
Honestly, it should be closer to 40.
No, it should be way more than that. We could go 30 laps at Daytona.
Well,
they're not running full tanks, though, are they?
I don't think they are.
Yeah,
I think they're running 75%.
Yeah, I was about to say they can't be, because that would be way more. That should be more like 56 or 55 laps, I thought.
Right. So yeah, competition yellow at 67. These guys will get 3 sets of tires, and like you said, 35 laps on a tank of fuel.
16 drivers starting tonight, Todd. And I want to go to the grid real fast. It is Johnny Avila with Todd Cray on the front row. 2 championship contenders.
Yes, sir.
One of my favorites who I really want to see win a championship in this league is Jesse Bennell. Now that we are in here, I got an announcement to make about Adam Matz. We will talk about that here shortly. Levi Poland, Bentley Glasser, Tyler Seville, Patrick Desaunier going to be rolling off top 10 or top 8. Good job, Patrick, in qualifying. Justin Gann, a guy to watch out for in this race, by the way, is sitting ninth. Dwayne Hunt, Paul Crumrod, Jeff Unit's going to be starting 12th. Hunter Waters, another favorite of ours, with Steve Unit's, Kyle Vermeer, Mark Jenkins, an awesome guy as well, and Jason Higginbottom, who I do not think gridded. I mentioned Adam Matz. You see him right there in the 9. I can make this official. Next season, Adam Matz will be running a few races contracted out to Trackside Racing Network. And that is official, by the way. I forgot the races. I think it was Michigan we're going to do it at. And I want to say it was maybe Martinsville or Nashville or
I think somewhere down there by you.
It was definitely, I think it was Martinsville because we don't, Nashville's early. So I believe it was, oh no, we may do Nashville. Let's just go Nashville and Michigan back to back. Anyway, Todd Chase, championship, bring it to the green.
Pace truck is down pit road, and championship night is underway. Green flag is out here at Chicagoland as Todd Cray and Johnny Avila battle for this championship. Down into turn 1 and 2, side by side. Looks like Cray's going to have the advantage coming out of 2.
Yeah, going to be big here to get this lead early because this is a very smaller Daytona here early in his races, especially in the truck. And it looks like Todd Cray does have a nose, or should I say a whole front end, further ahead right now. Johnny Avila going through 3 and 4. Make that a whole truck now. How about that, Todd? Wow.
Ooh, Johnny slides right up in front of Adam Matz in the 9
my driver now, Johnny. Don't wreck my truck, Johnny.
Yeah, Todd Cray definitely leads lap 1 as they head through turns 1 and 2. Really good side-by-side battling back here with Adam Matz and Bentley Glasser, along with right behind them.
Here comes Glasser, Todd.
Yep, here comes Glasser on the bottom, underneath the Matz, like you just said.
And I'm going to be honest. Glasser usually waits a lot before he starts trying to show up. He usually waits pretty later in the races, about halfway before he starts pushing. Not so much right now. He is up to 4th as he takes that spot away. Top 3 kind of broken out here, Todd, about a truck length ahead of Glasser, separating 3rd and 4th.
Yep. See these guys trying to break away for now.
Dwayne Hunt also in a battle with 0.
As you see Bentley Glasser back there, running 4th. One of these things,
go ahead.
I was just going to say, one of these things about running this racetrack is you really want to run high off of 3 and 4 and cut all the way down the racetrack, down to the apron, and then back up onto the racetrack. That gives you all your momentum out of 3 and 4 to have a really good lap.
I want to mention the biggest mover so far of this race is Dwayne Hunt. He is up to 7th. He's moving forward. Biggest dropper so far, that is a word, I'm making it up. It is Levi Poland. He's down 4 spots right now.
Yeah, Levi had a really good lap there in qualifying. Actually, at the end of the warm-up there, when we were talking to Todd Cray, I believe he actually ran the second fastest lap there. So
that's a great shot. Looking back at Johnny Avila on board with Todd Cray down the backstretch. Todd, and one thing about this track that we did not talk about, this is not a straight. There is not really a straightaway on this racetrack. Even the back is a little bit bent.
Yep. As you just said, the backstretch is curved. And starting to see the lights come on here tonight. So we will end under the lights, which is always a cool thing to do. I wish these guys would kind of do this more often, Patrick. But I got to get that last cheap shot in for the night. But yeah. Todd Cray doing basically whatever he needs to do here in this one so far.
I want to mention Justin He's shot in 4 spots now. And you can see, I mean, these guys are in a big pack. And Patrick Masson has worked his way up 3 spots. And he is running a special paint scheme here tonight, Todd, in that Kitty Cat coin. We like Kitty Cat coin. And you see this, well, eventually you might see the paint if I can get to it. There you go, that white number 93, that's a good looking truck. I like that. It's a black and white faded out truck. Pretty cool.
Yep, I noticed that earlier today, and I'm
nice.
like, that's a weird looking paint that Patrick's got.
I like it.
But it looks really good.
Big news coming out from Kitty Cat Coins. Going to be the primary sponsor of next season's Elite Series here for the ASL guys. And right now, the Kitty Cat Coin number 21 is leading the charge with Todd Cray. Took the lead early. Hasn't looked back since. Has continued on with this race lead. And you see the 63 falling right there in his tracks. Probably trying to save a little bit of tire because we know these guys have long runs, Todd, and that is something we expect.
Yep. Also probably trying to save a little bit of fuel because fuel can come into a factor as well. Yeah. Like we said, you could only go 35 laps on a tank of fuel.
And that's something I was kind of surprised about. I'm going to be honest. I'm still very surprised by that. As Patrick here, he's dropping back a little bit, got caught up, and dropping back to Dwayne Hunt and moving himself into P6 in the Arizona Laminate Chevrolet. Working up out of turn 4. Todd, one thing we have not talked about, they talked about the truck getting tight on long run. That is true. It does get tight, but one thing you got to worry about is dirty air. That becomes a big factor.
Yeah, kind of like where the 24 is running right now. You see he's trying to go to run that super high lane, and it's actually helping him with, like you said, that dirty air because there's nobody really in front of him. Yeah. So
now he did this a couple races ago. Remember, he was the only one that ventured up to the outside. And honestly, it's going to help him save tire. We know that because he's not using as much wheel input. And right now, I think it's a good time to go up there. I think it's going to take a little bit for it to come in. I think you kind of need the tires to wear a little bit. And as soon as I say it, he gets a big run right there in 1 and 2. It's working really good in 1 and 2. Here he goes, looking to the inside of Adam Matz at SimMax number 9 Chevrolet. The Gatorade number 24 Bentley Glasser. I got a question. So, does he always runs Gatorade paint schemes, which is very interesting to me. Not many people run a Gatorade sponsorship. I'm just being honest. Not really a question, but more of a statement.
It'll be interesting to see when there were talks of Jimmy Johnson possibly getting sponsorship from Gatorade before he ultimately signed with Ally. People were putting out some concept paint schemes that looked really, really cool on the Gen 6 cars, and I'm surprised that none of those paints have actually transferred over to some fictional next-gen paint schemes that some of these guys can run on trading paints, on the service and stuff. But that would be really cool to see if Bentley Glasser can actually get one of those paints actually made for him and run it next season, because
neat, wouldn't it?
What's that?
It would be pretty cool to see him run
Yeah.
a little bit different because Splash and Go Graphics, who are sponsors of the series, I'm sure that they could do something up because that's who did his, the one that he's running
Right.
now. So
Yeah, I'm sure they could do something too.
100%. Here comes Dwayne Hunt. He's going to have a run here on the 93 of Patrick Desaunier. They're actually going to push him down the Brant backstretch, as I used to call it, brand it.
Yeah, you said it right.
I'm glad you noticed it, Todd.
I mean, I had to do a double hearing check on that before I even said anything.
I don't like you.
Uh-oh.
I think I kind of unplugged it. Hopefully it's cut back on. I know everybody can still see it on the broadcast. I don't know what just happened. There it is. That's weird. People still seen the race, so it didn't cut out for them. It just cut out for me. So that's kind of strange. I was sitting there looking at OBS when it cut out.
You would have mentioned Todd Cray is actually pulling away from Johnny Avila now. He's out to about 2.5 tenths on Johnny. But I think this is actually by design, by Johnny, just trying to save his stuff. See what happens down here in 3 and 4.
Yeah, that's
They're
the
all
thing. I mean, Johnny could ride behind him all he wants. I think as the longer this goes, though, even though his tires may be a little bit better, it's still going to be very tough to pass because the arrow.
Right. I mean, now's when the arrow is really going to start taking effect. You got, 16, 17 lap old tires out there. Tires are going to start getting worn out, and you're going to start seeing some of these guys, lifting off the throttle to keep it on the bottom side. You're going to see some of these guys actually send it in deep to try to do a slide job on a pass on these guys, and we're actually going to see some of these guys go to the high side, like you've seen Bentley Glasser try before, and it didn't really work out for him, but he's still trying right now to make that high side come in.
And I'm sitting here looking at Johnny Avila, and he kind of looks like he's falling back a little bit. Todd's starting to pull away, and I think that's that dirty air.
Yeah, I think it's dirty air as well, or like I said, he's just trying to save tire by not pushing the truck as hard as what Todd is. I know Todd really isn't pushing that hard either, but seeing some of these guys starting to miss that bottom lane and kind of run the middle now.
So you can basically run this place wide open. Now, Todd may still be running wide open. We'll hop on board and listen to it, but around lap 15, and you noticed this before, Todd, you've been in the truck plenty of times, you can kind of feel it in the truck, and you start noticing it. You say, he's lifting right there. He's still out. He's back on full throttle, actually about 75%. Now he's back on full throttle all the way. So he is letting out too. I bet Johnny and him's letting out way more.
Oh, I think they are too.
Yeah. And 3 and 4, let's listen. He's out right there, but he's back in it now. And he sounds like he's full throttle already. Yeah, he is. He was full throttle. So he was out of the gas for maybe not even a 3/10 of that. So I want to listen to Johnny as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Johnny's got a little bit more to worry about getting into the throttle earlier because of that dirty air.
Yeah.
I mean, even his truck, it may not feel like it's tight, but it'll hit a wall, and then the nose will just wash up, and then there's nothing you can do with trying to save it other than pounding that brake to keep it out of the outside wall. And once you do that, you're going to lose all your momentum and all them spots that you've had already.
So Paul Crumrod just got put in the wall by the 11 of Tyler Seville. Crumrod drops all the way back to 15th. Steve Units, Todd, is out of the race, by the way.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. But the 11 of Tyler Seville got that dirty air and pushed up into PK. And he was actually up, and PK was running, I think, in 8th, I believe, at the time. So he was up there pretty good. But you can see that dirty air affecting Todd Cray. Johnny. He's back 6/10 now.
Oh, yeah, and you can also see Adam Matz back there trying to work that high lane. Who who else is up there? Bentley Glasser. I believe that's Dwayne Hunt behind Adam Matz as well.
I think you're right. Yeah, sure it is. Levi Pola getting around Mark Jenkins. Haven't talked about Mark. He was one of our favorites going into the playoffs, and unfortunately had a bad run right there in the middle of it.
Yeah, he had a really good run there for the first half of the season, and just I don't know what happened, if he just got caught up with other things, and just I know there's one race where he actually missed the race, and I think that didn't help, with anything,
Yeah. Want to mention over on YouTube, Jessica, the niece of Todd Cray, checking in, of course, saying let's go Todd Cray, and then Kimberly checking in for Johnny, said let's go Johnny. So I wonder if he gets up behind people, like if he gets up above Todd Cray, does he say here's Johnny? I would say that over the radio. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Here's Johnny.
Like, he should say that. Every time he wins, he should just say that. That should be his catchphrase when he wins a race.
Oh, man,
Wouldn't
is
that make
so
sense?
funny. It does make
It
sense.
does. But no, Johnny's got 4 wins this season. Pretty impressive. Todd Cray's got 1 win. I want to go over some of these. Bentley Glasser got 1 win as well. And Dwayne Hunt, once again, coming in to this season, he's got 2 wins, actually. I didn't think he had any, but I forgot he does. He's got 2. Schedule-wise, Johnny was one of his first wins, by the way, Todd. A very similar track to this happened at Kansas Motor Speedway.
Yep.
So we had 27 drivers, by the way, in that race.
Yeah, the driver count has come down just a little
It
bit.
usually does as the season goes on. They realize,
Yeah.
People realize they ain't gonna make playoffs or something like that.
Well, I've also noticed too, when you go to start the season, you started at Daytona. Everybody loves running Daytona.
I don't.
So you're gonna have well, yeah, I don't really care for it either, but
Everybody
you're
wants
gonna
to race
have
Daytona.
Yeah, I mean Daytona, you're always gonna pull at least 30 to 35 trucks.
Most of the time. For some reason, we only got 19 for Daytona in this league. Which is actually our lowest of the year in the regular season. How about that? Johnny Avila also won at Bristol Motor Speedway in the concrete side of Bristol. That was a doubleheader night. He picked up the win. Of course, Jesse won the Dirt Series race that night as well. Then Johnny picked up the win at Canadian Tire, which was awesome. Then he went winless, Todd, for a little over a month. He picked up his last win in the regular season, February 27th. He did not win again. It was a lot longer than that, actually. He did not win again until April 24th, which was a playoff race at Auto Club. Going back to Todd Cray, his lone win came at a short track in Lucas Oil Raceway, which was an awesome race, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that.
Was that a short track? It kind of is.
Yes. Yeah, it's a 5/8 mile racetrack.
So then he won that one. And then Dwayne Hunt, who has been an absolute terror, like Todd mentioned at the top of the show in the playoffs, won at Rockingham, which is a very tough place to win at. And he was pretty dominant. Now, Johnny did have connection issues that race, but Dwayne was dominant that race after Johnny, especially after Johnny had the issues early.
Nobody was catching Dwayne on that.
No, he wasn't. Nobody was. And then he also won at Worldwide Technologies last week. Bentley Glasser picked up the win back on March 6th at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Now, I will say this. As far as the stats for this season goes, and we're watching some good racing right now as you see Jesse and Johnny kind of going out of here, and Dwayne has moved himself up into 4th, by the way. Average finish for a championship driver is pretty interesting. Johnny Avila, with his 4 wins, has a 5.08 average finish, which is amazing.
Yeah.
None of our other contenders are even close to 5. Todd Cray is at a 9.31, which is actually a lot higher than I thought. And it gets worse. Dwayne Hunt, 9.45. And then if we go back all the way to our other driver, Bentley Glasser, who I lied, by the way. He's a little bit higher than Todd. He's 7.77. So you see some good racing right here between Bentley and Jesse Vanell. We're looking at 4 drivers, Todd. Championship drivers going to be inside the top 4. Battle for second right now as well.
Yeah, but the big thing is the 21. He's way out in front of them guys, out to almost a second and a half. He's at about 1.4 seconds on Dwayne Hunt.
Pit stops, by the way, about to take place.
Yep,
There are just
with
a
it
couple
being,
laps.
yep, should be coming to lap, what, 33, 34?
Yeah, we're on 33 now. So.
And here comes Todd Cray. Down pit road he goes. Hasn't had any issues so far. Let's see if he can get in his pit box. And I kind of like this strategy. Come in before everybody else and see what happens, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may go down a lap early here, but there's still a lot of race yet to go. In his pit box. Without any issues, gonna take 4 here. I would assume. Yep, gonna take 4. Fill the tank up as you see the field roll by right now, and he's down and away.
Yeah, and here comes Dwayne Hunt, by the way, in as well. I say Dwayne. It's actually not a W. There's no W in it. I don't know why I've always called him Dwayne. But anyway, here comes 19, stopping his box. The 9 also on pit road. The 00 on pit road as well. We're watching the 19 right now. Dwayne Hunt, 75 career starts, by the way. I'm sorry, 74 career starts. Why does it say 74 career starts, 75 races? That's weird.
I have no idea.
Anyway, 74 career starts. That's what we're going to say. This is number 75. Dwayne off pit road.
Just like I had thought that move by Todd Cray is going to bring everybody down.
That train is on pit road. I want to mention Johnny Avila. This is his. It says he's got 78 races, but 76 starts, 77 starts here for him tonight.
So now, these guys going to be spaced out because of the green flag pit stops. Now you're just basically going to race the racetrack. I mean, just like perfect example right now with Todd Cray. He's got nobody behind him, nobody in front of him that he's got to worry about. Now it's trying to maintain your fuel and your tires. Tires especially. Because, I mean, now you got to make it to lap 67 without pitting again.
Cray is freaking gone, dude.
Yeah, he's flying right now.
Like, I'm going to be honest, even though Dwayne has gotten clear, it's still going to be tough to run him down, even with, 1 lap fresher tires. I mean, clean air, you can go however many laps, wide open, so.
See it this way. That stop by Todd Cray, when he came down, he was 1.4 seconds over Dwayne Hunt. Now he's 1.0, so he's just about a second.
Yeah, and something I've noticed, Todd, Hunt's laps are way faster. 2/10 faster last time by. And once again, 2/10 faster that time. Hunt's running him down. Actually, Todd Cray the slowest out of the 4. So that 1 lap.
Something's going on. I wonder if it's just he got into that traffic with PK there in the 3.
I didn't think of that. Maybe that could have been it. It had to be, right?
It had to be because now Dwayne Hunt has actually slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, I want to see lap times. Okay, so Cray was able to pick up a little bit more that time. I'll know more this time. Dwayne Hunt, by the way, just put down the fastest lap of the race.
Dwayne is coming because now it's down to 4/10, 3/10.
Who was the fastest lap? Hold on. I just seen it. Jason Bennell, 30.594.
So here we go. The 19 clears the 3. And the 19 is closing in on this 21. Now it's under 3/10.
And the thing is, even these tires are still fresh enough where he's going to have a chance to get around him.
It kind of looks like the 19 has kind of stabilized now.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at this lap. Okay, so right there, it was pretty much even. So the dirty air is kicking in now. Already, I would guess. I mean, Dwayne's still a little bit faster. Actually, right there, all of them was pretty close. So it seems like it kind of takes a few laps. And I want to mention, Dwayne Hunt did have a faster pit time than Todd Cray, a 14.4 total time in the box.
Right.
And a 14.8 for Todd Cray. Actually, pretty interesting, Todd. All of our championship drivers had a 14.4 in the box besides Todd Cray.
Wow.
That's something we don't see very often.
No, you don't. And I mean, it's showing right here and how quick the 19 caught up to the 21 because, like I was mentioning before, when the 21 came down pit road, he had a 1.4 second lead. When he came back out, it was back to 1.4 when he retook the lead. But then the 19 closed in so fast, and that's the difference between 1 or 2 lap older tires. And now that the 19 has caught back up to the 21 and hit that wall of dirty air, it's actually kind of equaled them out now.
Yeah, it's definitely been interesting so far.
And actually, this is allowing Bentley Glasser and Johnny Avila and Jesse Bennell all to catch up to the 19 and the 21 now.
Man. Hey, good racing, though, so far in this one.
I mean, these guys always put on good races no matter where they go. I'm a little surprised that we actually haven't had a yellow yet. But for a championship night, you know, it's pretty much gone the way we've wanted it to go so far. And like I said, here comes Bentley Glasser and Johnny Avila working together. Jesse Bennell also trying to work that high lane back there in 5th.
And Todd, we're not too far, about 20 or so laps before that top yellow.
Yeah, I kind of feel like if Todd can make it to that comp yellow being the leader, then at that point, I don't think anybody really has enough to catch him just because he's out front and he's got that clean air. Because, I mean, we seen right at the start, Johnny was all over him, and then it just, lap after lap after lap, the 21 actually started pulling away from the 63, and it was all because of that dirty air coming into effect halfway through a run, and Todd had that clean air, so. But here comes Dwayne now. He's on the back tailgate of the 21. And I think he's just trying to push the 21 out further.
Because your son's over here going crazy, Todd.
What's that?
I said your son's over here going crazy.
My son? Oh, no. That's Joe Burchett's son. See the 24 and the 63 catching in. They're reeling them in. You got the 3 running the high lane here, being the lap car, and that's allowing the clean air for the 24 and the 63 and the 96. And they're actually drafting well together and everything else. I mean, look at this. Within 2 or 3 car lengths now is the 24 from the 19. This is going to get good here for the end of this run here.
I'm literally sitting here talking to myself. I was sitting here looking at PK Todd, who's right here behind these guys.
Yep.
He's faster than these guys.
He is, but he's getting out of the way, and that's allowing that clean air, like I said.
It stinks, but the good news is he's going to get his lap back. As long as he stays one lap down, he'll get his lap back. But we'll have to wait and see.
But don't look back if you're Dwayne Hunt right now, because that 24 is getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
For sure.
And if you're Todd Cray, man, you just keep looking forward and run that line and hope that nobody tries to get around you, because once they get around you, man, it's all over. You're just going to fall all the way back. Because, I mean, you've got 2 or 3 lap older tires than some of these guys, so, you know, you're going to be the one that, you know, is going to have the most wear on your tires. And starting to see Johnny Avila kind of run on about a half a lane lower than the 24. Just trying to get clean air on the nose of that 63 to help with rotation and everything else. As the 24 is here, there is now a 5 or 6 car truck train out here going down into 3 and 4. And Todd Cray hold these guys off for about another 12 to, what is it, 12 to 15 laps.
I think so, yeah. See her looking at, you see our top 4 right now, literally running nose to tail, Todd, which is pretty impressive. That's pretty cool to see our championship 4 literally first, second, third, and fourth. I mean,
yeah.
You can't get much better than that. By the way, Todd, we're down to 13 drivers.
I did not see that.
Levi Poland is out. Mark Jenkins is out. Wow.
Tough break for them guys. As well as with the 44 not gridding up and everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, when you join these sessions, you're fully anticipated on actually starting the race. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I wasn't for sure who the 44 was. And there was another guy that practiced too, I believe, or came in here, but I don't know if he ever practiced or not.
Yeah.
Either way.
I think Higginbottom only has a couple of starts this season, if I'm not mistaken. Starting to hear Todd Cray crack that throttle. But I'm also not seeing Dwayne, Bentley, or Johnny try to make any moves on this 21. Comes a big run for the 19. He's just going to follow the 21 in suit, as Bentley now going to start running that middle lane. And here comes the 24. He's going to have a decent run down the backstretch. We'll see if he decides to pull to the inside or stay running that middle lane. He's going to stay up there in that middle lane, as Johnny's going to take advantage of that and get the clean air from the bottom, but it ain't going to have enough on the 24 to try and get to his door, so the 24 will keep that 3rd position. Can't rule out Jesse Bonnell back there as well. Yeah, he's not a part of the championship 4, but he can still win this race.
Sitting here looking right now, the 24 I thought was going to make a move right there to the inside and didn't. I think Johnny's just sitting back watching.
Think he's just riding?
Yeah, I do. I don't think, we're not seeing the last of him, I promise. There's no way.
Oh no, but I mean, look at this mid to high lane, the 24.
Bentley's looking. Oh, you might get this.
Yeah, he's going to get this. I don't know if he's going to be able to clear him here in 3 and 4, but he may be able to do it back down here in 1 and 2. But
he's getting a big run.
Just like I thought, here comes Johnny going to run that lane with, well, I thought he was going to go there behind the 24.
He is this time.
No, he's actually going to help both.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
But I do believe the 24's got enough raw speed, as you see right there. Man, he just gets a really good run running that mid to high lane in 1 and 2. And if I'm Todd and I see that, I start going up there.
Yeah, I agree.
Take his line away.
19 gonna run up there. He actually was able to hold off the 63 that time. Glasser's pretty fast though, and there he goes again, back up that high lane. It's just a higher arc. That was kind of a weird one.
Yeah, it's that last quarter of turn 2 where the 24 gets that huge run of momentum down the backstretch. So I mean, if the 21 wants to, he can run that bottom like he's been doing, but on your exit, try to start washing up a little bit earlier to pinch that runoff to the 24.
Yeah.
That time by the 24 decides to go to the bottom, which is a little odd. If I'm the 24, man, I keep running that mid to high lane, as you see Johnny back there now trying that mid to high lane. Try to get around the 19 of Dwayne Hunt. Here comes Johnny to the inside now. He's going to get around the 19.
Yeah, that was basically like a dirt move right there, Todd. He
Mm-hmm.
just slid it in.
Johnny's starting to run that really high lane now. I think that's what the 24 wants to see, because I know the 24 will jump up there. It's just a matter of time. Once he sees that the 63 gets that good run. As you see right there, the 24 going to go to the middle. He's going to get the push from the 63. The 21's going to slide up, slam that door shut. But here comes the crossover move from the 24 to the inside down here in 3 and 4. Will he have enough to clear him? Not for the moment. The 21's going to hang on his door, but here comes the 63. Not going to have momentum.
You got it, buddy. You got it, Todd.
Yeah, as I stumble over my words, I believe the 24 led that lap now, but here comes Johnny with a run. Going to help the 21 as the 24 gets a little tight. '63 now going to clear the 24 here in 3 and 4 for the time being, as the 21 of Todd Cray now going to take the lead again. And there you go. Johnny clears the 24, and while all of this is happening, you got
right now.
Dwayne Hunt. Go ahead.
They're racing really hard right now. You had Dwayne Hunt in a battle right here with Jesse Bedell. Jesse, hey, he don't need to lay back. I mean, go get your win, buddy.
Yeah, like I mentioned, yeah, he's not a part of the Championship 4, but he's got the talent and the speed to actually contend for this lead with
now
them guys.
You actually said at the beginning of the race you don't think one of our championship drivers will win this race.
Well, they're proving me wrong right now.
They are kind of proving you wrong, but Jesse looks pretty fast, though.
It's going to take one minor mistake, as you see the 63 now going to go to the inside of the 21 for the race lead.
And by the way, we're about to get that yellow thrown.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming here in just a moment.
These guys are pretty much showing their cards as to what they've got for the end of this race here. I don't know if you really want to do that, though, because it's so early in this race.
I'm not sure.
With it being coming up on halfway. Big run for the 63 as the 21 goes to slam the door shut. The 63 going to stay out of that high lane. He'll have the momentum out of 2. We'll see if Johnny can clear the 21 here in 3 and 4. He may not. Oh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be close to see who wins this stage, per se. I believe Johnny got it. Yeah, Johnny was able to clear the 21 just before that yellow comes out. As we enter our first yellow for the competition caution here on lap 67.
There you go. So first yellow is out in the air here tonight in this one. And 13 drivers still in this. Todd Cray was the leader of most laps there. And that pace car just scared the crap out of me. I was like, Todd Cray just killed Johnny.
So now we'll see these guys come down pit road, fill their trucks up full of fuel, take some 4 tires. This would be their second set
Yep, here they come.
of 3 that they would have.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting here.
Oh.
I'm going to get one more set.
PK goes and gets his lap back, like you had said. I think this is where you're gonna win the race right here, because I don't see any yellows happening from here on out.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't either. I don't think a yellow will happen. I think pit road is going to be big, especially on that last stop, which is 35 laps from now. Yeah. Oh, Todd, it's going to be very close if these guys can make it.
Johnny's gonna win the race off of pit road. It does look like Todd's gonna be second.
They're going to have to try to save a little bit of fuel here on this run.
Yeah.
About like a lap. Just to be safe, because if you get a green-white checker, I mean, I know it's a long shot, but if you do get one, you need to have that gas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't want to have to come down pit road, especially with no tires.
So with it being lap number 68 right now, we're coming to 69. You got to go to at least lap 100
Yeah.
to make it the rest of the way, and
That's
even
a
then
lot
it's going to be
pushing it.
close because you're only going to have one lap of fuel left.
They should have it, but it's going to be close. But technically, they should have it.
If we go green,
And the reason
at
why I
lap
say that,
70
because this race is 134 and not 135. They should have a lap to spare.
Right. But I mean, if we restart lap 70,
Yeah.
which does look like we will, these guys can run it to lap 105.
Yeah.
So, and then that,
And they
from
should be
there on
good.
out, they would be
Yeah,
good.
They should be good. Because you can go 35. I mean, they definitely should be good. From what it looks like. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We say that, but I mean, we've seen everybody come down way before that 35 lap mark.
Yeah, most of them can go like 33.
Well, yeah, Todd came down lap 32, coming to 33, only because he was leading, so he burnt more fuel.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now, we'll see what happens here. We'll see if the 63 decides to take the outside on the restart, or if it'll be another replay of the initial start where the 21 actually got a really good launch and was able to clear the 63 going into 3 and 4. And you can already hear these guys clutching and trying to save as much fuel as you possibly can. See some of these guys coming back down pit road.
So I got choked on Mountain Dew.
I kind of figured something had happened.
Rough. That was rough, dude. Oh, gosh. Anyway.
Does look like the 21's gonna be able to have that outside lane for the time being.
I'm ready to get this back underway, Todd. We're going to be pretty much under complete darkness now. A little bit of daylight left out there, but this race going by quicker than I thought it would. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, and while we're waiting for the green flag to come back out, I do want to mention I will be live again tomorrow night. Should be at Kansas, and then Wednesday night I'll be live again, also at Kansas, but in the
Live
Cup car.
again, Todd? Again?
Again.
Oh, my gosh, dude. Well, you go live a lot.
Green flag is back out, and Johnny gets the launch.
Todd, you know what time it is.
It's time to turn it up.
You guys enjoy.
We got a yellow out on the racetrack, by the way.
Dwayne Hunt.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Championship
I
implications.
need to look and see if there's damage. No damage. Well, there is a little bit of damage, Todd. There is a little bit to the back end. I don't know how bad. We're going to look at it close here and see what happens in this wreck. And he may have had some help, and if so, was it Todd Cray? Him and Todd Cray. Cray coming up, making contact, Todd.
I was going to say, they were battling pretty hard there. As you've seen on the restart, the 24 got a really good run on the 63, and yep, that's what happened between the 21 and the 19.
Hit. I want to see this damage on the back end. Okay, so I think he's actually going to be okay. That was a hard hit, but the damage actually is not bad. I think he's actually going to be completely fine. I would come down and get it repaired. You're not going to be able to take tires. That's going to be the only problem. Oh, wait, they got one more set, right?
Yeah, they've got one set of tires.
I would not take my tires here. The thing is, man, he spun. That's what I'm a little bit worried, but I wouldn't take them. But this will be enough, Todd, to get them to the finish on that next stop.
And you see right there, the 21 going to come. No, he's going to fake everybody down.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well stay out unless you're Dwayne Hunt. Jeff Eunice going to come down. A couple other guys, Jesse Bennell coming down. You might as well come down and take fuel. They're not going to take tires, though. But either way, it'll all be all right. I think Dwayne Hunt will be fine. I do want to make sure I point that out again. It was a hard hit, but it didn't do much damage. A lot of these guys are shutting their truck off, Todd. Actually,
yeah, they're saving as much fuel as they possibly can.
Yeah, every one of them are shutting it off. They're all down to the bottom. Better watch out for who's sitting back there at fourth. I'm telling you, Justin Gann is good on these tracks. We talked about him earlier in the season. We talked about him quite a bit. He really made a name for himself when he won. Can't remember what track it was. It was Las Vegas Motor Speedway to get him into the playoffs. And this is a very similar track to Las Vegas.
Yep, and I believe that was actually a win and you're in type of race for Justin. Like if he didn't win that race, he was not going to make it into the playoffs.
Yeah.
So now, see some more of these guys further in the back of the field coming down pit road. I believe those are lap down trucks. What do you do if you're Bentley? Do you try to restart on the outside lane again? Or do you start at the bottom?
See, that's a tough question, man, because dude, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. That's a very tough question. Well, I have to wait and see because I don't know.
Personally, if I'm the 24, I start on the top because you know you're going to get the run off of turn 2 within the next couple of laps here to clear Johnny, to retake the lead again. So, and you also get the jump.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, one of the things is, if this is the championship race, there could be some games being played in this too. I don't think Bentley would play many games. I think he would just go when he wants to. I don't think you would see many like gas and goes pretty much. You know what I mean? Like gas up, stop, go. I don't think you'll see many like that. But
kind of like what Joe Burchett does.
Kind of like what Burchett does with like 90% of his wins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know that.
Well, we'll see here. It looks like the 63 going to go to the outside.
Hey, I had a good pizza place. What you have for dinner, Todd? I'm curious. I'm hungry.
Well, we actually had grilled burgers, so.
I don't like you. Do you propane grill them or do you charcoal?
Propane.
So my grill, I got a fancy one. I got one of these Colorado Joe's. Is the name of it?
Mm-hmm.
You know Joe's got a grill named after him, of course. You know he does, of course, Todd. Like it makes sense. Anyway.
Well, yeah.
Anyway. It's got like a propane on one side and charcoal on the other. I'm going to be honest. Propane to me has kind of grown on me. it's not bad.
No,
I used to
it's
hate
not
it,
bad.
but I mean, it's still you could get that taste to it.
Yeah.
So I like it. I'm not gonna lie. We do most of our food now cooking with the propane. I think we've only used charcoal a few times. We tend not to use it that much anymore.
If you're gonna grill,
It's cheaper
like
propane.
if you're gonna grill chicken, I'd rather you do it over charcoal than propane.
I can see that. Yeah, because it's got the propane taste. All right, we're going.
Pace truck comes down pit road, and the green flag is out. And look at Bentley Glasser go. He's gonna get a good launch on the bottom. Wait for him to come up, and there you go. He's gonna slide up in front of the rest of the field, and I was just gonna say the 63 now gonna drop all the way to third, as Todd Cray will take over the second position.
People that's watching, what you have for dinner today? I'm just curious. I'm hungry.
You're always hungry, dude.
Hey, I ain't good with that. Hey, you better watch out who's sitting in fourth right now. Paul Crumright is fast, man. And he knows how to race. Justin Gannonhill's going at it. These two guys know how to race, but there's a battle for second heating up.
Yep, it does look like Johnny Avila going to clear the 21 of Todd Cray to reclaim that second position.
And I do want to mention Dwayne Hunt's times not effective. So I noticed that last lap that his time. I don't know what this lap. But I'm not seeing it affecting too much. That damage, I mean, they look like they got it fixed up pretty good.
Meanwhile, we got a new race leader. Johnny Avila has cleared the 24, and so has the 21.
Cray looks fast right here. Oh, my Lord, that run he got out turn 2. Good gosh.
Yep, he's not going to try and make a run on the 63 right now. He's going to save that run.
No, here's the thing. If I'm Todd Cray, I'm okay with running here and pushing Johnny. Make Johnny pit one lap before you.
Yep.
We've noticed that. That's what we noticed that last pit stop. Same as Bentley Glasser. Try to make these guys pit one lap before you. I think that will make a difference. 'Cause we're going to go a little bit more than 35 laps on this run, I think, because we saved a couple of caution. So you're probably going to see about a 40 lap run. I thought the 63 just kept on those.
No, I think the dirty air is affecting the 21 already.
And there's a lot more grip, but there's a lot more rubber on track now too, and that rubber's heating up. So
look at this battle way back there, further into the field, trying to go back there and look, see who that is. Ooh, little bit of a shot there on Bentley Glasser as I was scrolling through the rest of the field from Justin Gann.
Dwayne Hunt back here battling 3 wide right now. On the bottom, almost more contact with him and Patrick. That was close. Patrick going to go way wide to give him that room. I don't think Patrick wanted any of that. That was sketchy. Patrick falls back to 13.
Just because that 93 is running 13th right now doesn't mean he's a 13th place truck.
Yeah, he's got speed. We've seen it earlier in the race. He's just got to figure out how to manage it.
Man, Justin Gann is all over this 24. Now Johnny looks like he's starting to get a little tight on exit. Seems starting to wash up a little bit before the 21.
Polish the Bill starting to work his way up here. He's on the outside right now of Justin Gann in the kitty cat coin. I like that.
Starting to see some comers and goers in this one.
I'll be honest. No offense to Patrick, but I think Justin Gann's truck stands out more. That thing's popping.
Yeah.
Todd Cray, the only one in that black kitty cat coin. Here comes Seville looking underneath the 24, Todd.
Yeah, he's going to try and clear him in 3 and 4 here. Going to go to the apron. I think the 24's got more of a run going down into here into 1 and 2 running to the top, but he's going to lose it because this is that type of this is the time of the run where that high lane really doesn't work. But with it, give it 3 to 4 laps, that high lane will start working.
Yeah, it don't work very early on these tires, and I mean we've been about 15 laps maybe on these tires at full speed. So you got to give it 20 laps or so.
Still side by side back there for third.
Dwayne Hunt, by the way, back here battling Jeff Units outside of the 89. Jeff Units, a very good driver in his own right. Going to be anxious to see what he could do next season as we go to the Elite next gen car. I said the Elite next gen car. I don't know why I said it like that, but that's what
it sounds good.
It does sound pretty good. I don't even know if we want to call it next gen. Is it considered next gen when they run it now?
I don't know. I mean, I hear people calling it the Gen 7. Some people call it the next gen.
I'll just be called an NASCAR car.
I've heard it called the most crappiest car.
I like it though. I think the racing's 10 times better.
Oh yeah, it's 10 times better, but we see one way up the racetrack up there through 3 and 4. I believe that was
maybe Paul Crumrah. He's got a lot of damage on the
outside.
I don't know.
Well, it was a darker truck, so it may have been maybe Kyle Bremere.
Oh, it's a ton of water. He's up in the third lane. He didn't get the water.
The 92 laps are now in the books as Johnny Avila still leading the field, but he's got Todd Cray running behind him, Bentley Glasser running third, Justin Gann running fourth, and Tyler Seville running fifth. If this race would end right here, right now, your championship winner would be Johnny Avila.
Once again, we asked him in the pre-race does he consider himself a favorite. He said he didn't really think about it.
I don't think I think he knows he's a favorite, but I don't think he plays it off as if he's the favorite. I think he plays it off as everybody's on an equal playing field and just goes out there and does his job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he lets his words talk out on the racetrack.
He does. And he races people really clean and respectful. To be honest, all these guys that I've seen, they all have respect. That's one reason why this league is so good. And I mean, I'm going to be honest, this is basically like the Red Sox series, I guess,
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, they're on the same level. And sadly, we don't cover Red Sox anymore.
Primetime TV does a great job, though. I've watched
they do.
They do a good job. And I'm glad that Terry got somebody that's good because they do. They put a lot of work into that, so I'm proud of that. Although I miss it, I'm not going to lie.
I'm not going to lie. I miss Red Sox, too. But it was just getting to that time of the year, and you're getting busy with your fishing tournaments, which, by the way, I do want to congratulate you. You got third again today.
Yesterday.
Today, yeah.
Yesterday.
Or yesterday.
Okay.
Only lost by 2.5 inches.
Rough. Had the lead almost all day yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't think to look at the live standings until, of course, halfway through the afternoon, which then the standings were offline.
Yeah, I had to lead until like 12 o'clock. But that's the way it goes, But I want to extend my lead in Angler of the Year, so.
Speaking about extending their lead, Todd Cray has fallen off now. He's dropped all the way back down here. Oh, he's about almost 0.7 of a second behind Johnny Avila. And like you said, I think this is actually going to help Cray because now he's going to be able to run that extra lap compared to Johnny. You know, with Johnny having that clean air, but yet he's burning more fuel than these guys. He's actually going to have to come down earlier than the 21. Don't look now. That outside lane is working for the 7. He's closed right in on these this top 5. Johnny Avila still leading this field out to 0.71 seconds. Well, 0.7 of a second. Over Todd Cray, Bentley Glasser running 3rd, Justin Gann 4th, Tyler Seville 5th, Hunter Waters 6th, Jesse Bennell 7th, Dwayne Hunt, another championship contender, he's running 8th, Kyle Vermeer 9th, Adam Matz 10th, Jeff Unich 11th as Kyle Vermeer and Adam Matz are battling for that 10th position. Paul Crumry running 12th, Patrick Desanier 13th, and we've got 3 DNFs so far. Levi Poland, Mark Jenkins, Steve Unich, and Jason Higginbottom did not grid up.
I kind of feel bad for some of them because there's a lot of really fast guys in this one. Steve, I feel like could have definitely been a factor.
I mean, Jeff's not really much of a factor here tonight as which I would thought he was going to be.
Kind of surprising. Dwayne Hunt has worked his way back up to 8th after that spin and got the wall, so he is moving up, Todd. Do not count out the 19, trust me. I'm sure that there was a lot of words said over the radio, but he's done a good job getting back up front.
Yeah, and now that 0.7 of a second lead has dwindled a little bit, down to a half a second.
Yeah, last time by, Todd Cray faster than our race leader.
Let's see, the last time we were on pit road, I believe, was, 67, 68? And we did have a yellow right off the bat.
Yeah, we're going to be coming down. And then we had the stage, of course, so that kind of flew out. We're going to be coming down in about, I'm going to guess 2 to 3 laps. You can come down now if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Including overtime. So you'll be good now if you want to pit. But like I said earlier, I don't think you want to be the first one on pit road. I'm just going to be honest.
No, if you're Todd Cray, you try to run this thing out as long as you possibly can in hopes that Johnny, has to come down before you.
Yeah. Which he should, technically, because Todd's been behind him with a little bit of drag there. So it really should work out. But, I mean, you know how that can go at times, too. We don't really know.
Right. I mean, Johnny may have saved enough fuel under that yellow right after the restart, after the competition yellow, to where he possibly could run one lap longer than the 21.
Yeah. Right here's lap 37 if they've been out there on. Should be seeing pit stops.
Yeah, I'd say in the next, if Johnny doesn't come down this time by,
it's going to have to happen.
Johnny's out.
Yeah.
Here comes the 21 as well.
Got to be careful getting on the pit road. 21's bringing it hot. He slides his tires.
Oh,
He
boy.
got caught, Todd. That's going to be close.
Going to be close.
He pushed really hard. Johnny won't get caught. He never gets caught. But
No.
So
now
are going to stay on a lap. That's smart by Bentley.
Yep. Yeah, but the question is, can he make it? Can he make it all the way back around? I think he can.
It should be okay. He's going to the bottom. I'm looking right now on pit road. Well, he's got to get caught Johnny Avila,
Curious.
4 tires. Todd Craig gassing up to go. Down the way, race off pit road. Todd Craig's going to be nose dead even at the line.
He's
Todd
going to
Craig,
get him.
Yep, going to win the race off pit road. Now it is race time. Bentley Glasser, by the way, stayed out an extra lap, Todd. Very surprised. And now that's a big gamble. I'm staying out more than 2. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Yes, the 21 beat the 63 off of pit road, but the 63 is still hanging right behind this 21.
Pit road, very hot on pit road was 24. Should be okay, but this is going to be the race right here. For right now, it will be the race between the 21 and 63. Wow. Now, if a caution was to come out, it's going to shake everything down. They are really hard right here. With Dwayne Hunt and all that.
Watch for Johnny. If he gets enough of a run, he's going to try and get around this 21 just in case if we do have a yellow.
Yeah, because you want that clean air. And that is the thing. You definitely want that clean air, especially on this last run. And Johnny is there right now, putting a lot of pressure on this 21. Todd going to go to the low side here.
Oh, he used Jesse as a pick.
Yep, smart job there. 63 may get a run here out of the backstretch. Looking for him to go to the inside.
There he goes, all the way down to the second lane down the backstretch. Going to side draft between the 2. Here. Look at that. The 63 going to clear the 21.
Watch the run off from Todd. He's going to cross him up.
Yep. Here comes the 21 now.
Oh, that's close. Now, Johnny will have the preferred line here, Todd, but I don't know. With fresh tires, I'm not sure. He sends it in. Now, if he can stay dead even with him down the backstretch, Todd should be able to clear his 63 into 3 and 4.
I'm Todd. I get up there. I side draft the crap right out of him.
He did go up. Now, he should be able to clear this 63 here. Should, but
didn't clear him. Nope. He's going to go all the way down to the bottom here.
Really high. Which is very surprising.
Here we go.
Todd's going to clear him. Smart move there. I don't really know why Johnny went so high on the oval and the tri-oval. He was up in the 3rd lane. He's going to try to cross
this run right here. These guys are crossing over each other back and forth. Johnny going to side draft him again, down, go to the bottom here in 3 and 4. And he's going to have enough of a run. He's going to slide up in front of the 21. Watch for the crossover move.
Johnny's going to block it.
Yep, but here comes the 21 again.
He's going to have that outside line here in 1 and 2, which is the preferred line, in my opinion, in 1 and 2. Watch for a big crossover here on the exit. Oh, no, he's going to stay side by side. Now, Johnny's going to have the same kind of chance. If he can clear or stay side by side, he may have a chance to clear him. Jesse Bennell's on pit road, by the way. Dwayne Hunt still hasn't pitted, Todd. Dwayne may have just took himself out if he don't pit.
Yeah, these guys are racing really, really hard. As you see Johnny now, he's still trying to clear Todd in the 21.
This is good right here.
This is good right here between these two. But the longer these two run side by side, that's going to allow, who is that? Tyler Seville to close in on them. Once these guys come down pit road, I believe Kyle Vermeer has not hit pit road yet, along with Dwayne Hunt.
He is on pit road now. He is on pit road now.
Okay.
Here we go. Still side by side. This is the championship battle we've been waiting to see.
Yes, this is the championship battle along with the race battle for the lead.
Todd Craig hasn't won a championship in this series, by the way.
I'm shocked by that.
That's very surprising.
But man, these guys, one thing I do want to mention, you see these guys running side by side for all these laps. They're giving it everything they've got, and they're burning their tires off quickly too.
Yeah, and I will say this is really hurting Johnny right here. Todd's keeping him pinned down. That is not allowing him to get that run out of the corner like he wants.
And you see it right there. It's actually working for the 21 right there, but the 63 comes back with the side draft.
Here he goes. Let's see. 21's going to get a big run here down the straightaway. I don't know who led that lap. That was close.
I believe Todd got it.
Todd got it too. That was very close. This is-
0.03 seconds is the margin of lead.
There it is.
For
He's gonna
Todd
get a
Gray.
big run. He's going to get a big run right here. Does he clear him? He
Yep.
does. Now, if I'm
He
Todd,
clears him
I
for
keep
now.
that middle lane.
Yep.
I don't.
Nope,
go
he's
the
going to
inside.
go to
He
the
does.
bottom.
Now, Johnny follows him, but that's okay. As long as he
I
follows.
think that's it. I think Johnny burned his stuff up when
Todd
Todd
held him down a lot. That was
Yep.
very smart. That is real life experience, and not only that, it's veteranship even in iRacing.
Yep.
Now Johnny's going to try to get a run here. He ran that middle line. He's going to have a chance at a run. Does he be able to hold it? I think Todd goes back to the middle lane here. I would not allow him to get to that outside. He's going to go super high.
Yep. Todd's going to go to the bottom. Johnny go to the top,
you
and
better
yeah,
stop.
that
You better block it.
man, these guys are putting it out there.
Now, I'll be honest. I did see something right there, Todd, I want to mention. And you mentioned it earlier. You think he might have burned his stuff up. He didn't close in like I thought he would.
No.
Now, he keeps going up there. Now, if he can't get side by side with him, he's definitely burning it up. He's going to have a chance here. Todd needs to go high.
Yeah, well, the momentum is actually helping the 63, even though he may have burned his stuff up a little bit more. As you see Todd sliding up to slam the door shut on the 63.
Oh, you got to block that.
Yeah, you gotta take his line away.
Yeah, you got to take that line away. He may do it right here after this corner. Watch for Todd to slide up in front of the 63. He needs to do it now, though.
Yep, he needs to get up there.
Nope.
Was unable. Oh, boy.
He's in front of him. Man, I don't think
He didn't
he'll be able to
block
hold
it
him now.
enough.
Now he needs to slide up now.
Yeah, he halfway through the corner, he needs to slide up there.
Right there.
Make Johnny. Yeah, like right there. You seen Johnny. He tried to diamond it back down. Now he's gonna have enough of a run here on the outside.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep,
That's smart
there you
right
go.
There by the 21.
Yep.
Very smart. Very close racing. Johnny might have had to lift right there not to get into the back of him. This is great, by the way. I'm not gonna lie.
This is
respectful.
the racing we wanted to
Yeah.
see right here.
This is great racing for the win, for the championship. By
It'll be-
far, one of the best battles we've seen in a long. I don't want to know if it's. Yeah, I would say it's the best battle we've seen all year because this has gone on multiple laps.
Yep. 120 laps are now in the books. And I don't know if Todd Cray can hold the 63 off. I can tell you're all out of breath.
Wearing me out, Todd. I'm not gonna lie. It got me nervous. Hey, I like Johnny, and I would not be disappointed if he was to win at all.
Me either.
But if Todd was able to hold on and win this championship, that's going to be awesome.
I mean, let's just be honest. Todd was actually the underdog coming into this.
He was. He truly was. I mean, Dwayne's won a championship. Every one of these guys have won a championship. So
It's the big
Todd-
three in him.
Yeah, and that's not taking a shot at Todd in any way whatsoever. But when he hasn't dominated like some of these other guys has or won a championship, you do kind of look down on it. Anyway.
Johnny getting another good run here. Going to go to the high side again.
The 21's going to have to block it. He's going to get a big run here. Can he do it? Nope. He's going to block this
nope.
one. Now,
He's going to give it to him.
Now it's going to be interesting. Now, he was really fast here in 3 and 4 last time they were side by side. He's going to be fast this time again. He needs to pull up. He's trying.
21 sliding up.
Not going to be able to get there, Todd.
Oh.
Now it's a race.
Yes, now it's really a race because now the 21 gets tight on exit, but the 63 he backs his corners up, but then gets that run from the top.
This is the run he's been waiting on right here.
Yep.
He may clear him.
Yeah, he does right there.
Todd's going to send it in deep. Smart move. You got to, I think.
Yeah, but now Johnny's going to hold him. He's going to pin him down
Very
and clear
similar.
him out of 3 and 4.
Very similar to what we've seen earlier. Now, Todd will get cleared. Johnny's going to be able to take this lead away. Now, what can Todd do to make it back? Watch for him. Yep. Smart move.
Yep.
You got to run a little bit higher and try to figure something else out.
Right now, the 21 possibly could be waiting on a yellow.
I mean,
Yes, these guys have no tires in their pit stalls anymore, but a yellow would actually give him a chance to cool these tires off, clean them off, and hope that he gets a really good launch
and
off the
honestly,
restart.
If I'm Trey right now, you got about 4 laps to pull them tires down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a bad idea if he does. Even if he falls back just a little bit, 2/10 or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then go adding the last 4 laps.
Yeah, if you if you drop back a little bit more than 2/10, you're done, because you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose that draft from Johnny.
Yeah, you don't want to drop too far back because you won't have enough time. Especially we've seen how tough it is to pass right now. Well, I don't know if it's tough to pass. It's just there's gonna be blocking.
I'm hanging in there though. Question is there enough in that truck for Todd? As you see right there.
Made a small
Yep.
slip up. Did he get the apron? It looked like it.
Yeah, it looked like he caught the apron, and that's what shot him up. Hey, don't look any further than these two right here battling for the championship and the win.
Yeah.
Justin Gann, currently running third. He could actually pass these guys.
He's got a chance. I mean, he's faster than both of them.
Yeah, I think definitely running side by side for as many laps as they did, it's actually burnt their stuff up more, because here comes that 30, and you know who else he's bringing with him?
Who, by the way,
24.
Who has fresher tires than both of these guys.
Yep.
Now, will they have enough time to catch them and get around them? That's to be determined.
I don't know. Should be 129 on the board next time by at the line. Okay.
130 at the line.
I'm showing 128 right now.
You are behind, sorry. Lap 130 on the board. 5 laps to go.
Shows that I'm live, so.
Why is it delayed?
Yeah.
Who knows, Todd?
Who knows?
I'm going to be honest. Todd Cray, he was falling off. We've seen one of the best battles of the season. And I think Johnny May, when he gave up that lead, and he knew he couldn't get around him right then there, may have backed up and started cooling them tires down, which may have helped him. Now, it could be what Cray's doing here as well. I mean,
it's possible.
It is very possible. But he's got 4 laps to do it.
Yeah, and he's got the 30 and the 24 catching on, the back of him as well, which actually could help him too, because then those 3 could work together and they could close in on Johnny.
I agree. 3 laps to go at the stripe for Johnny Avila, looking to win another championship here in this one.
And Todd Craig catch up to the back of the 63. Who knows? If I'm Johnny, I'm just doing everything I possibly can not to hit that apron and just keep looking forward. 2 to go here for Johnny.
Todd Craig
at the line.
Falling back, by the way. I don't think he's going to have enough to be able to catch him.
I don't think so either.
This may, unless there's a yellow, this is Johnny Avila's race to lose. I'm not saying there ain't possible if there's a yellow. I mean, there is a very good possibility that there could be a yellow. You never know. But everybody is spaced out somewhat here, so we shouldn't see that unless there is a self-swing.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have enough, because Johnny right now, he's working on 8/10 of the second lead through turns 3 and 4. White flag in the air for Johnny Avila.
Final lap here in the 2022 Spring Series for the American Sim Racing League. Johnny Avila looks to go back to victory lane, back with another championship here. One of the longest reigning members here of the ASL Series.
3 and 4 they go. He's got 4 wins on this season so far. And he's looking at number 5. Johnny Avila will win the race here at Chicagoland and pick up the championship.
Good win for Johnny Avila. Todd Cray managed to finish second with Justin Dan in third. Bentley Glasser rounds out your third championship driver. Dwayne Hunt going to finish P9. Unfortunately, after that wreck, he could not recover. Tyler Seville rounds out the top 5, by the way, as you see Johnny coming up. I'm sure Todd Cray probably a little disappointed, but heck of a run. Definitely could have won it. That's one that he will remember.
Yeah.
And we'll have another chance next season in the current gen cars.
See Bentley Glasser congratulating the 63 on his win.
We're gonna
Johnny
drop him
Avila
right now.
he's gonna burn it down right here.
Johnny Avila gets the championship, gets the win here at Chicagoland Speedway. Johnny, you got a copy.
I hear you, bud.
Man, not an easy race by any means. That was a battle. You and Todd going at it for multiple laps. Probably the best racing we've seen all year. Cannot get much better than that. You had to work for this championship.
Yeah, that was a heck of a battle. Like,
It was.
I was telling Todd, like,
Uh-oh.
good battle. Laugh at me. It was insane, but the fact that like Todd and I were able to race inches off each other, not touch, I don't think once, just shows like the kind of racing you can have in this league. So I'm thankful that we were able to race as hard as we possibly could, but still show respect. So I got to thank Todd on that, and I also got to thank iRacing that didn't just sneak out a net code out of
right?
nowhere and ruin this great battle.
Man, we've seen him holding you down, and it was kind of going back and forth. And it looked like when you lost the lead, you kind of backed off, maybe put the tires down, and was able to get a big run back on him.
When he pinched me down, I just lost momentum. I wish I could say I was smart enough to think about cooling my tires down, but I was just trying to catch him back up.
Either way, you caught
And
back
just-
up.
Oh man, so I was also a little worried with Bentley because like I think him and Justin pitted a lap behind
They
us.
get 2 laps.
2 laps. So I was kind of surprised they weren't able to catch us because I know on that first run, Bentley and I, we pitted a little bit later and we caught him and passed him.
Yeah, you all did it with like a lap later, and I was very surprised about it too. Me and Todd was
Yeah.
talking about that. Either way, man, another championship, and you had some people watching and all that. Once again, give your shout outs and congratulations.
Well, first of all, I just want to say I dedicate the championship to my grandpa. Before he passed away, I told him I was gonna win this for him. So it feels good that like I could make do with my promise. I'm sure he's looking down proud. I got to thank all my friends and family, my girlfriend. They've been supportive throughout all of this. My teammates, and got to also thank Bikers Alley for plopping their logo on my hood. It's always good to have support of people. And then I got to thank all the admins, Patrick, Jeff, and Adam. They do a lot of little things to this league, and I know they've been working hard on getting sponsorship with Kitty Cat Coin coming on next year, so that's exciting. And then last but not least, got to thank you guys up in the booth. This is going to be a fun one to watch back.
Man, you had some people cheering you on and congratulating you right now in the chat on YouTube. So, dude, awesome win. Like, honestly, that was awesome. Definitely well deserved. And congratulations on winning this one.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. All right, next up. It gets worse, Todd, because I hate doing these interviews when it comes to second place and stuff.
Man, I didn't know we were going to see a demo derby up here on the front stretch, though. I will say that.
When I was sitting there interviewing him, I just seen the 7 just coming from like turn 4 full speed. Just hitting him. I'm like, oh, hell.
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can do this one. Todd Cray, it's Adam and Todd. You got me?
Hey, Adam.
Man, I can't sit there and act like I wasn't pulling for you in a way because it was so good to watch that between you and Johnny. You come up a little bit short, and I know that stings a little bit, but you've been real life racing. I'm sure you've had stuff like this happen, but that was a good race. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, man. Learned a lot from that first run. Johnny got that clean air in that second run there, and I just struggled. I just had to really run a lot harder than I want. Was planning on making, I tried to get it in there, pit there one lap early, and I had to call it out. So Johnny came in, but we beat him all pit road. So we were in position. It was a duel.
It was.
I
It was
just
dead even.
Yeah, it's a duel. I mean, Johnny, he's an awesome driver. I mean, he's a lot of respect there, and I was running him tight. He was holding his line. I mean, what a way to race. Stings a little. We're really trying to get our first championship here, but he loses to Johnny.
Man, that was literally probably the most respectful racing that we've ever called for a championship battle. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, both of you guys had a chance to literally door each other for numerous laps, and nobody did, so that was awesome. He mentioned that he's glad Netco didn't reach out and grab you all, but it worked out.
Yeah,
good,
I was thinking about that, but in the heat of the moment,
you can't.
You're giving everything you got, and he's such a quality driver. All of us here running for a championship. I was running tighter than normally I would, but I knew he was fast, and it just was trying. He dueled me to the outside there, and I had to give it to him.
Yeah.
So hats off to him, and he took it. He went out and took it. We had good position. Darren on the box with ECE and my teammates, the practice, and we put in a good effort, and it shows. But we'll take it. We're gonna have to. I know all those guys had championships here before, and we were really trying to get it. But
well, it's definitely coming. Everybody knows that. Humble in victory, man. Humble in defeat. Either way, good job, class act as always. Shout outs and all that you want to give out once again.
Just Kitty Cat Coin, Cousin Jess, Tricks, ECE, all the guys that put the league on here. Trackside Racing Network. Just a little humbled tonight. So I don't really have too much to say, but like I said, we'll take it, and we're gonna build for next season.
All right, get ready, man. It's gonna be fun. Kitty Cat Coin coming on as primary sponsorship. So we'll see you then, buddy.
All right, guy. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next up, Justin Gann, who was a driver we talked about that if he would have made the championship four, it would have been very interesting to see him there. Justin, as you finish in P3, overall not a bad night. Started off a little slow, but finishing P3, not bad at all.
Yeah, I knew we had the stage halfway through, so the first run I really pushed it there. Pit stops came up, and I took it easy to see the difference in the tire wear. So coming to the second half, I knew how hard I needed to race and when to pit and stuff like that. So it definitely paid off. I'll take third spot against Johnny and Todd. They're super fast, so I mean, overall, great race. Had a blast, and congrats to Johnny. I mean, he's a great driver, and so is Todd. So sitting in third, watching them battle, there's always that little bit of hope, but they kept it clean. So definitely much respect to them.
We go to the next gen or current gen, whatever you want to call it now, next season, which starts in July. You looking forward to switching over to the Cup Series, or would you prefer the truck?
I think you're going to see some new talent up front, possibly with the next gen, just because it is a totally different car. Yeah. So I don't know how much practice Johnny or Bentley or Todd, any of these guys. I don't have much myself in the next gen, so I think we'll see whoever runs those the most will definitely stand out next season.
I think so too. Hey man, good job. You picked up a win this season back at Las Vegas. Finished third here tonight. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Oh yeah, Kitty Cat Coin for being on the primary sponsor this season. I want to thank everybody inside the league, everybody over at ECE. Butt Kicker, everybody that has been with us throughout the season, my wife and kids for letting me race so much, and you guys for putting on the broadcast as well.
Hey, good job, dude. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Todd, heck of a race, man. Heck of a season. Thoughts on that one?
Well, it couldn't have played out any better than what we possibly could have thought, and it couldn't have been at a better racetrack to begin with.
I agree. Chicagoland showed out, dude.
It always does.
I would not hate if they even brought. I mean, I know the season's already been set, and I forgot where the championship race is. I think it was Phoenix.
I think it is too.
I would not have hated if it would have went here. Because
I don't either, and
fantastic.
I kind of hope Patrick
would change it.
Yes.
Like, I'm going to be honest. That was the best racing we've seen all year. Anyway, that's going to do it for us, guys, this season. Keep in mind, Facebook, you will see Todd broadcast. So we're not going away. We're just going to take a short break for league broadcast. Todd will still be broadcasting. And we'll have a race June the 5th, I think, which hopefully we're here for that. I know Todd won't be. But that's going to do it for us. Hope everybody had a great season. Congratulations once again to Johnny Avila. You guys have a great night. Take care as always, and God bless.